Did ChatGPT just put graphic designers out of a job? Make sure you stick around to the end, because the last thing I show you guys, I actually think it's super big brain and super meta. So don't miss out. ChatGPT's new 4.0 image generation is actually insane. Before, ChatGPT was not good at generating images with text. That's why everybody would use Midjourney or something else to create their text. So if you look here at Midjourney, I would say something like graffiti with the saying "be still and know that." So for context, I run a Christian clothing brand that I started up last year, and I've been trying to put out shirts and advertisements recently on my Instagram page. Honestly, it wasn't that bad, but it would give you stuff like this where it says it would miss out a few words. This row is actually pretty good. But if you look at this top row, it would give you words like "be still, know that I am good." It would miss out words, add in random words, and the generations wouldn't be that successful. But with GT's new update, watch. Let me try to zoom in. Make one that says "be still and know that I am God." So while that downloads, one of the cons I would say of the new update is that it does take a couple minutes to load one picture. But the output of what you're getting, the throughput, is so good compared to any other model. I think it's almost done. Look at this. And there we go. Be still and know that I am God. First try. But before I jump into the 5 things that you can do with this new update, please follow me, like this video, subscribe, comment, and tell me how you are using the new update. The first thing that you can do with the new image generation update, you can create advertisements. And I think this is the biggest thing that people want to look at so they can promote their businesses and their products. So I'm going to ask it right now to generate me a Nike ad. I've been trying to do this with my own products and my own Instagram page. And I want to create these catchy graphics that I've been seeing all over the internet. So I'm hit this one, this one, this one. And the crazy thing is that a lot of these were first generation photos where I didn't have to edit it at all. I just had to prompt it correctly and give the right frame ratio. The first thing I want to emphasize is that ChatGPT can now generate text. It is pretty good at generating text. If you want a slogan or a saying inside of your image, it can now do that. This is just looking at this photo, you can tell the improvements that they have made with their model. This looks like a real person. This is the Nike logo and the Nike brand. Imagine what you can do with this for your own business. I want to say add the phrase "just do it." I think you do gotta be specific with capitals and lowercase. You see, it does take a couple minutes. As you watch closely as the image generates, you can see that it generates from top down, and it generates each pixel from the top down. Alright, so let's see if it actually adds in the text. Just do it. You see, honestly, this isn't the best example because I didn't prompt it correctly, but if you adjust the casing and adjust the font, it's perfect. Alright, so that was with text, and as I showed you before, it's not just one phrase at a time, but you can do whole sentences, you can do floating graphics, you can do different fonts, you can do little watermarks. Like, I don't think I could do this with any other software besides 4.0. Alright, so the next thing that I want to focus on is product mockups. And something cool that you can do with ChatGPT right now, you can take your design. I'm going to show you one of my designs. You can download it. Put my design on a acid wash gray shirt in a gym. Make the scene, oh my gosh, make the scene dark. This file, I'm just gonna let it cook. I'm gonna show you some of the other product mockups that I made with this. I've not seen it in my chat right now because I think it overrid it, but I made these last night, and with the same method. So if you have any ideas, I'll just go for it. Here we go. It's starting off. Something that I did notice is sometimes when it redoes a design onto a shirt or to a product, it doesn't exactly get it perfect. And also it can read the prompt wrong, or it can include a prompt from earlier. As you can see, it correctly put my design onto the shirt, but it just did the just do it wrong. But this is just one example. The next thing I want to show you is that you can style your images. So I'm gonna upload a picture, and I'm gonna say put this in the style of Studio Ghibli. So something that it doesn't do that well is a 4K image of yourself. So if you're trying to change your background in this Wonder Crest that I did earlier, it doesn't do it that well. Oh, it's just a white photo. So I asked ChatGPT to change my background because I wanted to take out this little frame on the bottom left, and you see on the wall there's splotches some places. I just wanted to change the background. It's almost there. It's so close, but that's not my face. It's super close, but that's not really my face. And right now it's saying I have to wait 5 minutes, which is another thing that I don't like, is that after a number of generations, it'll make you wait a while without even generating. All right, I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, the 5 minutes are up. Alexa, turn off the light. The 5 minutes are up, so I'm gonna say, put this in the style of Studio. I'm curious if it actually does it, because it looks like it's gonna give me a picture in landscape mode. Oh, here we go. I'm actually curious about how this turns out. I've been seeing this trend everywhere, and I really wanted to try it. Oh my gosh. That's kind of cool. Look, it captured the dark circles underneath my eyes. Whoa, and it has my ceiling. No way, it even has my shirt here. I'm wearing my shirt. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wait, I want to try this. Put me in the style of marble statues. Alright, we'll wait a while. Oh, it's coming out. It kind of looks like me. Wow. Imagine the possibilities you can do with this. That is crazy. Alright, so for the last one, you can make infographics with this. This is really cool because I've been using Google Cloud to make infographics, because this is really cool because I've been using Google Cloud for infographics by saying, hey, take this data set and using HTML, CSS, and SVG, create me an infographic. And it's really good at doing that. But it doesn't do that from image generation, which this does. So I'm going to say, give me a random data set. I guess maybe not a data set. Give me random data for an infographic. That seems okay. 2D minimalist infographic image for this data. It started generating. You can never do this with Midjourney. Never. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Alright, we got it. This is super nice. The only thing I have to say is on the bottom where it cuts off the rest of the text. I'm sure that can be prompted better and including less data onto this, but this is super nice. Do you guys agree? This is cool. And the last thing I'm going to show you how to do right now is create a thumbnail using it. And if you stuck around to this section, I'm actually going to create the thumbnail for this video. So I'm going to say, using this photo, create me a thumbnail for my YouTube video. Include the text, I just killed graphic designers. Include some type of visual graphic to the thumbnail. And I'm actually going to use that photo from before. Nope, I'm actually going to use a different photo. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one in all caps. I gotta wait 3 minutes. All right, time's up again. Sometimes when you come back from waiting and you input the prompt, if you don't re-input your prompt with the photo, it won't generate what you want. Which one? Let's go. Alright. It looks like it's text is out of frame. Maybe it'll be fine. Not gonna lie, chat. That looks terrible. That looks trash. Why is my eyes like that? Oh. Alright, we're gonna try again. So, make the text smaller, take out the visual. We're gonna try to generate a new one. But I'm just looking at this one, the text is out of the box. This is a cool graphic, but I don't think it fits. It captured the glasses and my shirt, but just my nose is too big. I know my nose is big right now, but I don't think it's that big. Alright, I'm back. This one looks a lot better, way better. But maybe I should put in the style of Studio Ghibli. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the style of Studio. Look, it even got the green screen in the back. Oh my, that is so nice. Alright, what I'm actually gonna do right now, I'm gonna download both photos. Oh, they download in PNG now. That's crazy. They used to download in WebP. And take both photos. I'm gonna go to YouTube. Right. What I'm gonna do, go to thumbnail, test and compare. Hit one. I gotta compress them. PNG compress. I'm gonna take these two photos and A/B test them. I really do think the Studio Ghibli one will outperform the other one. But once I'm done editing this, I'm gonna upload it. But let me know in the comments, how are you gonna use this new update? What are some things that you've tested out? And subscribe. Thanks for watching.